Wasn't that beautiful? People make the world go round. You know that's what that was, right? Some of you who don't know, that was the song. People make the world go round. So welcome, come on up. I got a special welcome for you. Come on up, come. So she's gonna say welcome in, come, turn around, in Chinese. And what?
Ni hao. How are you guys doing? Today is Unity of Gaithersburg.
So, she didn't say welcome. She said ni hao? Ni hao. Welcome in Chinese. Yes. And I want to welcome you guys out there in the balcony, Love Streaming Land. Hello, how you doing? I'm Reverend Dr. Edith Washington Woods, and I'm so grateful to be with y'all this morning on this first Sunday in August of 2020. Yes, 25. Yeah, 2025. It's just shocking to, every time I think about it, like really let the thought sink in that it's 2025. Don't you remember like the 90s or like, wasn't that just around the corner when we were singing a song, 1999, and we didn't, and it wasn't even in the 90s yet then, yes, well the song came out in the 80s, and 2000 was 25 years ago. Y2K and all that, and we survived it, and we're still here 25 years later. So I just want to just celebrate that for a minute. Give yourself a round of applause. You made it all the way to a quarter century in a new century. So anyway, I was just having a moment. But again, I want to welcome those who are here. And is there anyone new to our community? If you're brand new, raise your hand so I can say hello. No one's new. If you're new out there in Love Streaming Land, please put your name in the chat. And are you new with us? You've been here before? Hi. Hello. Did you get a packet? Yeah. Well, can somebody give him a packet, please? Thank you. He got it. Okay, great. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. And we make the world go around. Yes, we do. And so let us open with a time of prayer, all right? Let's take a moment to still our minds, being with this moment, entering into this now moment. Being peaceful by taking a gentle breath in, a peaceful breath in and out. Another one in and out. Yes. Bringing our full attention to this now moment as we join our hearts and minds in prayer. And in prayer, we know that this sacred space we're creating is a space to pray from. God, Spirit, that which is our higher self, that which is within us, we come together on this day, ready to receive our good, ready to give of ourselves, for it takes all of us, those of us in person, those of us in the balcony, online, that it takes all of us collectively to create this spiritual essence that we are in today. May we each receive our good. May we each give of ourselves in a way that we know it, that we're able to demonstrate our own divinity, to know why we are here. And for this, we are so very grateful. And so it is. Amen. And now we have on our screen our mission statement, and I'm going to invite us all to say it together. Let's say it together, please. We are a heart-centered, evolving, and expansive spiritual community dedicated to our divinity, empowering personal transformation, and honoring our education and service. Yeah, okay. That's kind of long. What part of that do we want to pick part? Anybody? Some jump out at you?
Honoring all through spiritual practice.
Honoring all through spiritual practice. So how do we do that? If somebody didn't know us, how do we honor through spiritual practice? Anybody got any suggestions? Yes.
We welcome them with grace and respect.
We welcome all with grace and respect. Thank you, Andrew. Anybody else? One more.
We honor their journey.
We honor their journey. Oh my goodness. Because we've all had one, you know. From the littlest that prepared the Chinese for us today, to those who are the oldest, whoever that is. That we all have this journey, and we get to honor it as unity. Those of us who practice unity, yes? Yeah. So that's it. That's who we are. That's our mission. All right, so our opening song is What a Wonderful World. And we have Miss Safi here. She hasn't been here in a long time. Yay, welcome her here. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So I know you all know this song. I hope you do. If you don't, check it out, Louis Armstrong. Hope you'll sing along with us.
What a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. When I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
So today, as you know, is Family Sunday. It's the first Sunday. Come on up. First Sunday of the month. And we have our transformational opportunities. So I'm up first because it is birthdays and anniversaries time. So anybody with a August birthday and or anniversary of any sort, please stand. Stand, raise your hand. And we want to celebrate you. Yes, and we're going to sing. Let's do it, Rodney. He's meditating. You see that? Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were getting in the zone if you were already in the zone. Birthday. Happy birthday and anniversary to you. Happy birthday and anniversary to you. Happy birthday and anniversary to you. Happy birthday to you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Now it's time for our transformational opportunities. The handout you received has more information, but we'll go over some of the highlights. Celebrating August birthdays and anniversaries. We already did that. Our next quarterly community meeting is today after the Sunday service. Stay if you can for the meeting with Reverend Edith, and the board will be updating the community and engaging in time of sharing. See our Friday newsletter for Zoom link information if you're watching online. A pop-up garden party at Keith and Carrie's home just materialized because of the beautiful weather today. It is from 4 to 8 p.m. And next Sunday is family fun with Reverend Edith and Akosua right here at the church.
So, you all got a handout about Family Fun Day. Some of y'all have been slow to sign up. We really do need to find out how much food you want. Otherwise, you're going to get 1 tomato, a slice of watermelon, and maybe a cookie. So please sign up to let us know about Family Fun Day. It should be lots of fun. There'll be water games, there'll be regular games, there'll be just all kinds of fun and stuff to do. So, I'm sorry? Yes, and we are all a family. So it's $20 for those who are singles, if that's the way you want to do it, and $30 no matter what size your family is. So there you go. See you then. Okay.
In 3 weeks, we will have painting with Judy and Jennifer, also here at the church. See Judith in the lobby after the service to register for any of these events. You can also register at the events themselves. Peace Camp for children in 6th grade through 12th is coming up. Akosua will talk about this. That's what it says on the paper.
Yep. And so if you know anybody who's in grades 6 through 12, they're welcome to come for 5 days of Peace Camp. It will be myself and Njeri who will be hosting it here. But we'll have field trips and all kinds of fun stuff to do. Ask any kid who's been here before. That's probably only Tavion at the moment. But we have a lot of fun. And we do both cultural things as well as self-empowerment kinds of things with them during that week. So see us after church if you're interested in that. And if you know someone in your neighborhood who might, you think, want to come and possibly might need some scholarship, let us know that too. Okay?
Our foundation is prayer. Our prayer chaplains are trained to play in confidence with you. Today's prayer chaplain is David. See him after the service if you would like a time of prayer. There is also a box in the rear of the sanctuary where you can submit prayers, which our prayer team will add to the list of those for whom they pray. So basically that's right over there, I think. Yep. And now we have the daily word in Spanish. Spanish? Aquí es la diaria palabra para domingo, agosto 3, 2025. La palabra para hoy es verdad. La afirmación es, expreso mi verdad con claridad y compasión. En un mundo polarizado, comprendo que no todos comparten mi perspectiva ni ven la vida como yo. Aunque anhelo vivir en armonía, también deseo honorar lo que es verdad para mí. Del mismo modo, reconozco que los demás sienten lo mismo para sus creencias. Expreso mi verdad con autenticidad. Me centro en mi divinidad y la reconozco en los demás. Permanezco honesto y sereno, aun cuando alguien no esté de acuerdo conmigo. Asimismo, recibo las verdades con integridad y respeto. La presencia de Dios vive en mí. Como ser espiritual, actúo con rectitud y hablo desde mi poder interior, expresando palabras de verdad. El versículo bíblico de hoy es del libro de Zacarías, capítulo 8, versículo 16. Esto es lo que siempre deben hacer ustedes. Díganse siempre la verdad unos a otros, juzguen con justicia y procuren la paz en los tribunales. Here is the daily word for Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. The word for today is truth. On this day, let us affirm, I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. Repeat that slowly with me. I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. I invite you to hear these words as your own. Living in an increasingly polarized world, I am aware not everyone will share my perspective or see life the way I do. As much as I want to live harmoniously with others, I also want to stand up for what I believe. What I know is true for me. I appreciate that others feel the same way about their beliefs. I speak my truth. I center myself in my divinity while acknowledging the divinity of others. I'm honest and grounded, staying steady if someone does not agree with me. Likewise, I receive others' truths as I would want them to receive mine. The presence of God is within me. I am a spiritual being living with integrity, speaking words of truth with the spiritual power. Today's Bible verse is from the book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 16. There are things that you shall do. Hold on, my bad. Sorry, I read that wrong. These are the things that you shall do. Speak the truth to one another, render in your gates judgments that are true, and make for peace. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the word for today, truth.
You going to move it for me? Well, okay. So, again, it's Family Sunday, and I have a book, and Tavion's behind the camera, so he's not here he's busy. So anybody who's children at heart, young at heart, you think you might have a little bit of child in you still, you're welcome to come up front. So the title of our book for today is You're Here for a Reason, and you can see that up there on the screen. You are here for a reason. Look at that. On the blue, well, I guess it's gray, but it looks like a blue elephant, but it's gray. And this book is by Nancy Tillman. And Nancy, she lives in Portland, Oregon. And what she really resonates with is her mission in creating her books is to convey to children everywhere, children at heart as included, that you are loved. That's what she wants to convey. So here we go. You're here for a reason. You certainly are. The world would be different without you by far. If not by your hands and your eyes and your feet, the world, like a puzzle, wouldn't be complete. See? The elephant's here for a reason, right? And there's the person that's saying hi to the elephant, like a Coatswold's elephant stories. Anybody ever heard a Coatswold's elephant story? Only she could, you haven't. You should have her tell you about it one day. She met the elephants. She did. Even the smallest of things that you do blossom and multiply far beyond you. Let me see. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, see what I come up with. Uh-oh. It's talking about snow. I'm gonna really go past that. We don't want to know about snow and reindeers and no. Okay. So all of these things can make different things happen in the world, like the snow and the tiger dancing with the kids. Do you really believe that will happen? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. A little bit. with the tiger?
Like, unless you're friends with the tiger.
Unless you're friends with the tiger. You think you can make friends with a tiger?
Yeah, because some people, they like raise big cats.
Some people raise big cats. In Dubai, they do that? Okie dokie. All right, we're going to move on. You're here for a reason. It's totally true, even if you are raising big cats in Dubai. You're part of the world that is counting on you. So don't be too worried if some days fall flat. Good things can happen even from that. So when things happen that are like not so good and happy and everything, there can always be good that comes from it, right? Life can be tricky, there isn't a doubt. You'll skin your knees trying to figure it out, but life works together, the good and the bad, the silly and the awful, and the happy and the sad. To paint a big picture, you can't always see a picture that needs you most definitely. Remember that next time a day goes all wrong, look, just go push a giraffe up a hill. Be somebody else. You will always be strong. Look at that pandas.
Pandas don't hurt.
They don't hurt? Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Pandas are awesome.
They're still bears.
They're still bears, right? Like even though they're cute and funny and fuzzy. And that ball that you lose or the kite that you let go of can make someone's day. You just never know. All right.
Let me see what animal it is.
What's that look like? That looks like a baby bear, doesn't it? You want to see the pictures? Okay.
Puppy bear.
All right. So just know this. I just can't imagine a world without you. Or you, or you, or you, or you. The end. Thank you.
Created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. Watch out, what you doing, what you doing it for. Look now, they are coming in force. Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. Watch now, what you doing it for. Look out, they are coming in force. The devil that lives in your heart lives next door to the God in you. The devil that lives in your heart lives next door to the God in you. say now, which one will you feed? Which one will you receive? The Creator created you to be the creator of your own life. The Creator created me to live the life I choose. Which one will I choose? Will I win or lose? I say now, which one will I choose? Will I win or lose? The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. Sing with me. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. Yeah, the Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. Sing it out. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life. To be the creator of my own life. The Creator created me to be the creator of my own life.
Give it up for Safi and our Namaste Band. Thank you for blessing us today. So why did the Creator create you? Why?
To let out my own life. I'm sorry.
To let out your own light. What else? What do you think? Another answer. To be loved. One more.
To live the life you were given.
To live the life you were given. Yeah. To manifest love in the world.
To be true.
To be truth. Yeah, all of those.
Humble.
And to be humble. Wow, that's so amazing. Yes? To serve. And to serve is to love, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Like the book said, you're here for a reason. You get that? But sometimes we don't. And Deidre felt that way. She lived downtown, like downtown in a big city. Where are some downtowns in the big cities at?
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City downtown.
Ocean City.
Ocean City downtown. D.C., Washington, D.C. downtown. Huh? Chicago. Big skyscrapers downtown, yeah? Boston. New York City. San Francisco, St. Louis. New Orleans. You go ahead with your bad self. Look, just imagine if you live downtown in one of these big cities. And maybe you have before. And so Deidre lived downtown in one of those cities that you want to imagine. And she felt lost with all of the noise. Like it's a lot of noise in downtowns, isn't it? It's just this buzz, 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 buzz. Even New York City at night is still buzzing. I've done it before, 11 o'clock at night, going down to Times Square, and people from all over the world down there, and it's just this big buzz, and all those lights, like light. Lots of music. And she felt a little lost. And there was so much traffic. Yeah, that's the other thing about all these big cities you name. There's a lot of traffic. You know, especially when people are going and coming from work, like here in the D.C. and metropolitan D.C. area, you get on that thing called the Beltway. I didn't know what that meant when you guys were telling me that. Well, you just got to get on a Beltway and go down the street and around the corner. And I was like, what is a Beltway? Doesn't it have like a number? It is, $4.95. So now I understand a little bit, now that I've been here over 3 years, the difference between like Beltway, $4.95. Don't get on it. Don't try to get on it. And then when you do, like Saturday, for a little bit of time when we were at we went walking on a hike with people from Unity of Fairfax. We had to go through the Beltway. And then one of the Beltway people, Beltway, one of the people from Unity of Fairfax said, when you went over the water, and I said, what water? I'm so not a, native. And so I noticed the water when we went back, yeah? That big bridge, the Potomac River, yeah, that separates Maryland from Virginia. Okay, now that I know, now I know. But just imagine that Deidre was like stuck inside of that bubble with all that traffic and all the people. And in some of those places, there's lots of skyscrapers. It's a bubble. And she felt lost, like this one little person. And here she was going to her job, her 9-to-5 job at a tech company. She was a coder. And she go and then she go home and she go home. And one day she was at home and she was looking out the window at night and noticed the stars in the sky. And they were kind of flickering in the same way that the flickering was happening in some of those buildings where people were still working. And she could see lights going off and on and off. Have you ever noticed that when you look up at a building and the lights at night and you see them kind of, yeah. And it kind of matches, the lights in the sky. And she was wondering, isn't there more to my life than this? Why am I here? Why am I here? And she wondered, what difference can I make in this big, big world? So one day she was walking home from work, because people who live downtown often walk or catch a train. They don't drive cars, just us. And she saw this old man struggling with his groceries that lived in her building. So she offered him some assistance and she helped him. And he was so appreciative that he started telling her this story about how he had this desire when he was a little bit younger to start a community garden. And he started that garden. It was just a few pots at first, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all of a sudden, over a matter of months and then years, it was this flourishing community garden where people came together, planted different foods that they could eat, beautiful colors. Just imagine the colors of the rainbow in the fruit that you eat yourself, right? And they all started coming and gathering and talking to each other and having a good time. And he really, really resonated remembering that. Deidre was so inspired, the next day, she went on her neighborhood Nextdoor app. How many have a Nextdoor app? You know what that is? It's a little appy app where you can plug in where you live at, and you could get all sorts of information from there. And she plugged in, she went and wrote on the Nextdoor app that she was starting a coding for kids. Now, when she first started it, it was only a couple of children that showed up. And then, just like with the older man, I'm not going to call him an old man, all of a sudden there were many children, and their parents were noticing how much fun and excitement that the children were having. And they started doing things. Because, see, it's something about when you give something then you are ready to receive, and then you give and you receive, and it becomes this big circle. So here Deidre was giving to them, and they started creating apps for the neighborhood. They even created an app for a community garden. They created an app so that people could jump on, plug in, and folks were even coming from outside of their neighborhood because it seemed like a lot of fun. And they kept doing this and solving all these little situations that would happen in their neighborhood. And years later, one of her students who became a software engineer came to Miss Deidre and he says to her, "Miss Deidre, you were the reason I believed I could do this. I wanted to get that right. You showed up for me in even small actions, that even small actions could make something big." Deidre smiled, finally understanding that she realized why she was here, that she was here to give her of herself, and that willingness to act was important. You see, when we give and receive, we have a willingness to give of ourselves in a way that we never would have known before, when we just stay inside our little bubble. Now, this coincides with our spiritual power for this month, and the spiritual power is will. And it is the ability to choose or decide something, the ability to take action. And the disciple that is associated with will is Matthew. And Matthew represents the decision-making part of our brain. The corresponding color that goes with it is silver or gray. So you can wear gray, you can wear silver, you can do that. And I want to just tell you, if you haven't noticed, there's gray on the table outside in the lobby, because our wonderful Carrie decided that we should have the color of the month on our, so when you walk in, thank you. So when you walk in every Sunday, you don't have to remember. It's there, and it's back here too, right? And when you leave, it's back here, and it's there. So hopefully you get it planted in your brain this month. We still have another 20-something days left. And you can wear something green, you can wear something gray, green. Gray, you could get a piece of string to remind you. You could wear some silver earrings, wherever you wear them. Some of you wear them in interesting places that we don't want to see. Well, I was thinking about the navel one. Yeah, like the navel ring. No, I don't think so, not for me. But anyway, the point is to wear something gray or silver that will remind you of the power, which is will. You got to know it's will. Now, this also resonates with our spiritual community I'm going to be highlighting this month, and that is the Baha'i faith. The Baha'i faith started in the 1800s in Iran. And the Baha'i teachings emphasize the importance of willingness to change as a fundamental aspect of spiritual growth and transformation. So we can think about the changes that we've made in our lives, right? From the time we're little kids all the way up to 5'2", like me. Or some people grow taller than that, right? Mm-hmm.
6'1".
You're 6'1"? You're so tall. I'm not even jealous. Yes, I am. Well, anyway, I know. That taller. Can I wear heels tall enough to get to 6'1"? I don't think so. That's a little bit too high for me. But just think about it. Having the willingness, the will to change can actually lead to our spiritual transformation. There are approximately 180,000 Baha'is in the United States. Did you know that? Nope. You might not even heard of Baha'i before. So look it up. Look up Baha'i faith, and you could get a lot of information on the internet about them. Worldwide, there are somewhere between 5 and 8 million Baha'is. So here's the scoop. The Baha'i community, I looked at the one for the United States, and right on their homepage it says, "We are one." I know, right? They said, we believe it's time for humanity to come together as one family to create a world where everyone can thrive. What you say? Doesn't that sound like unity a little bit? I know. I have some friends who are Baha'is, and they live in different parts of the world, but they also live here. So the Baha'i community is very much like who we are. Like, that's who they stand for, is that we are all one, that there's nothing that separates us. And we know the separation happens with our thinking. So in a book, Celebrate Yourself, Eric Butterworth, one of our all-time favorite unity ministers who had a big, huge unity church in New York City at, was it Carnegie Hall? Which one was it, Jane? You remember? Was it Carnegie Hall? He had his church was at Carnegie Hall, so imagine that, right? People like Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Maya Angelou followed him. He wrote a book that's very, very popular, Discover the Power Within You. And so he wrote in a book called Celebrate Yourself these words: the will of God is the ceaseless longing of the Creator to fulfill itself, in and as that which it created. Remember, how did we get created? What did the Creator create? He goes on to write, this will or creative intention is so great that it even seeps through one's willfully closed mind. Did you hear me? There are some closed-minded people here in America, in the world. But it can even seep in. But we first have to take it on like it's possible. And it may take a while, whatever that is. Because there is no sense of time and space in the mind and eye of spirit. It just is. And so we go back to Miss Deidre, and she realized that she had been transformed. So she went back to the old man and she thanked him for his wisdom. For his wisdom in sharing with her, because she assisted him with his groceries. And then it gave her this divine thought, to teach children how to code. I want to go back to being a child so I can learn how to do that, because it seems like a very hard, complicated thing to do. But children soak up stuff like a sponge, don't they? You saw that demonstration here today. That's why I bring them up once a month, because they're our future. And if we don't assist them, how will they know? How will they be? How will they be able to become that which they came here to be if we're not willing to receive them, right? Yeah. And so Deidre realized that in realizing that she is the creator that the Creator created, that there was something that was hers to do. And in her opening up her own consciousness, her own awareness, then she created something that was like massive. Even though it was this small act to her, it was this big act, an example of that engineer, software engineer. And that we can do it too, in the small or the big ways that we give of ourselves if we're willing to do that. And our Bible verse for today will assist us with understanding it. It's one of my favorite. It is from Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It states, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may discern what is the will of God, infinite presence, spirit, our higher self, what is good and acceptable and perfect. We can change. We can change our thoughts. We can change our thoughts by renewing our mind. We can change our our mind by being transformed. We can be transformed by the way we give. We can be transformed by being willing to receive. Did you hear me? We can be transformed by the willing to receive. That when we're willing to give, it comes back to us tenfold. That when we're willing to give, that it comes back as like good, yummy, positive energy. That when we're willing to give, that it comes back as love. That when we're willing to give, then it goes out from us as love. There is this vibration. There is this way for us to be that only we can be it. That why did the Creator create us? It is so that we can create for others. It is so that we can experience love, so that we are how the Creator gets around, because the Creator can't create without us. Do you get that?
Yes, I get that.
Why are we here? To create. We're here to love. We're here to be love. We're here to call it forth when it doesn't look like it's showing up. We have to be the love that we came here to be. We have to be the love that we came here to see. We have to be the love that we call forth into the universe until there is only love. And our affirmation can assist us with our own inner transformation. I'll say it once and then invite you to say it with me. I am willing to transform so I can give and receive more love. Together. I am willing to transform so I can give and receive more love. Again. I am willing to transform so that I can give and receive more love. All right, let's take that within. I invite you, as we prepare for our time of meditation, to just take these words into your heart space as I read them to you. And you may even want to join me in closing your eyes. And if not, just focus on one spot in the room, because there is no spot where God is not. I invite you to take a gentle breath in and out, breathing in and gently breathing out. Breathing in and gently breathing out. One more time, breathing in and gently breathing out. And know these words as yours. I am willing to transform. I am willing to transform. I am willing to transform my thinking. I am willing to transform past what I see. I am willing to transform so that I radiate out love. I am willing to transform to be totally connected with the spiritual essence that I am. I am willing to transform because it's up to me first. I am willing to transform so that I give more love. I am willing to transform so that I can receive more love. That it is up to us. It's up to us to simply love. And so I invite you to think about someone you love and appreciate. Anyone, anything, four-legged, something swimming in the ocean, something that you love right now. Think about it, think about it, think about it. And know that that love is resonating down from your thoughts into your heart space. and then it's dissipating through your entire body, backed by all of our cells. Riding on the coattails of all of the water in our body, the blood, that all of it, that it is riding. Love is riding through us now. We know that it is not stopping there, that it radiates out. And as we take a moment of silence to create the space between the words, we allow that love that is within us to continue to radiate out from us. And we say to ourselves, I love me and I love you. I love me and I love you. In the silence, we join our hearts as one heartbeat, one love. In the silence, we go deeper together. I am. I am. I am love. I am loving me. And I am loving you. I am willing to transform so I can give and receive more love. Let that resonate in your heart space.
If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why we're us be an open channel. If love is why we're here, let us give and then receive. If love is why we're here, let us be an open channel. If love is why we're here, let us give and then receive. If love is why you're here, let you be an open channel. If love is why you're here, may you give and then receive. If love is why you're here, may you be an open channel. If love is why you're here, may you give and then receive. Give and receive. Love is why I'm here. May I be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. Let me give and then receive. Let me give and then receive.
So just feel that. Feel that. Give and receive, right? If love is why I'm here, let me give and receive. Let's give them one more of that so that they can, come on, I want you guys to like take that in and sing it. If love is why I'm here, let me give, let receive. Say it together. If love is why I'm here, let me give and receive. Thank you so much for blessing us today, Ms. Safi, and our Namaste Band. Yes. And now it's time for our giving and our generosity. We give so that we can receive it back, the love, right? And it's giving of so many ways. It's the giving of, you know, the wonderful spread out there that the hospitality team puts on. It's the giving of that AV team that comes here to serve us in service, in person, but also those online. That it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes and that goes on while we're all here to take it all in. So how do we give and we receive in a way that we're receiving more love like you did? You felt some love today, didn't you? Yeah. Huh? Did you feel something in your body that was kind of bubbling up a little bit? Whether it was in the message or in the meditation or in the music, did you?
I felt it all warm.
Yes. That's why we're here. And it takes all of us, not just a few of us. It takes all of us to contribute in this beloved community. So with that, we have other ways that you can give, and that is through a way of giving of our treasures. Some people call it a love offering or a tithe, but we could just call it give your money. But anyway, we have various ways that you could do that. There's a triangle box in the back. There's envelopes on the back of your chair that you can write stuff on so we can make sure you get credit for it at the end of the year. There's also this QR code that's sitting on here for those, especially those of you online. You could just put your phone up to it and it'll take you right to our page. We have a text to give that's on there too, y'all can see. But there's different ways, lots of ways to give of your money substance. And so let us say our love offering blessing together. Just put your hands together or your hand on your heart, if you will, and let's say that together because we're giving now, giving of each other and receiving the love that we've felt today. Together, please. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And for I am so very grateful. Yes. And now we have the children waiting outside for us. Here they come.
Hello there again. So here we go. And what is the new power of the month?
Will.
And what's the color?
Gray or silver.
And so we talked a bit about will and what that means and about having will, particularly sacred will, and the power to make good choices, even when we don't want to. And also, today is National Sisters Day. So any of you who have a sister or a sister in heart, give them a phone call, not a text, not an email. Give them a phone call and say, hey, what's up? So also, what's lovely about today is we've got 2 sets of sisters here today, so let's give them a hand. It's also National Watermelon Day. So there is watermelon out there for y'all to eat, but we found out some interesting things about watermelons. Okay, how many watermelons are there, Phoebe? How many varieties?
There are 1,200.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That was a new fact. Okay, and what is watermelon classified as?
A fruit and a vegetable.
So, 10 facts about watermelons. And the heaviest watermelon that they know weighed 350 pounds. Yeah. And the first watermelon harvest on record took place in Egypt nearly 5,000 years ago. So now you have it. So you can go on Jeopardy or some of those other shows, and now you know that. 1,200 varieties of watermelon. All righty, so I mentioned Family Fun Day to you just to put it back in your head. Please make sure that you sign up, come have a good time. There'll be food. And there'll be food, and we don't even ask you to bring it because we'll have it here for you. So if you want to bring it, that's okay too. Okay? So who wants to do the children's? Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is, just so you know, in the booth over there is a young person who is now going to be doing AV on Family Sunday. Tavion had an internship this summer doing documentaries and such with an organization in downtown Silver Spring, and he's also been doing it for school professionally for a long time. So I figured, why not? He can step up. It's Youth Sunday. So there you go. Thank you, Tavion. Okay, you want to start? Okay.
I am the light of the world. I live as the light. You are the light of the world. You live as the light.
All of us.
Of the world, we live as the light. Please stand for our closing songs. My friends, you know what to do now. You don't have any choice to be willing to go out there and give some love so you can receive more love. Be transformed by the renewing of our own minds to love, love, and love more. Have a wonderful week, y'all. See you next week. The community meeting is happening at 12:30. Come on back now. Here's some great news and some great information.
Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, no more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. One more time. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Woo! Give it up for this band, everybody. Come on.